Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Olson.
And I'm Dr. Jen Lavallee, and we're here at Cat Specialist, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about how to give your cat a pill, see if we can make that an easier process for all involved. One thing that I like to start off with is I think cats get very offended if we stuff our hands down their throat to give them a pill, and that puts your hands in danger of getting bitten. So I like to try to teach you a different way to do it that might be easier on the cat, and because they're not offended by it, easier on you because they'll tolerate it better. A lot of it is focused on how you set things up, so we don't mean to be tedious by explaining that, but I think if you set up right, then actually giving the pill takes half a second and you'll be on the road to success. So we have a nice volunteer demo kitty here with us today who has not had a pill yet, so hopefully this will be a good way to show you how to start fresh and teach you a new way of doing things. The setup is key for this. Dr. Olson is going to be an excellent assistant here today. He is holding the cat sort of by the elbow and by the shoulder so that she can't reach up and paw at me, which is really important. They will try to swipe at you. And then he's got his forearms next to the side of the cat so she can't roll or tip, and he's behind her so she won't back up. That leaves me with just the head to worry about, which makes my job a lot easier. What we're going to do to hold the head is hold the head with your non-dominant hand. For me, that's my left hand. And you'll hold the pill with your dominant hand. For me, my right. The head hold, you use your ring finger and your pinky, and you go behind the ears around the neck. Then, if your palm is facing forward, you can roll your hand forward so your thumb and index finger go on this ridge of bone below the eye. It's her cheekbones there. You should be above her whiskers. And now I've got 4 points of contact, so I've got control of her head, but there's space here. You know, you're not manhandling her. And what we'll do once we've got this hold is tip her nose up towards the ceiling. And you see as we do that, her mouth starts to come open. And that's great. That's helping us out already. One of the keys with this is to tip her nose straight up vertical. And I promise you, cats are flexible enough to do that. I call it kitty yoga. One of the things to think about when you're doing this is that her head should rotate, pivot up. You don't want to pull on her neck in any direction, just rotate her head up. So, ring finger and pinky behind the ears, thumb and forefinger on the cheekbones, nose towards the ceiling as a rotation, and then with her mouth coming open a little there, you'll see where the roof of the mouth meets the tongue. I'll see if she'll show that to us. There's a little groove in the back of the tongue. We call that the pill slot. And so you can see that now. I don't quite have her head vertical, but it's better to show you. And so when her head is all the way up, we will then drop a pill right down in that pill slot. And what we do after we give the pill is just let her close her mouth and wait for her to stick her tongue out to show that she's swallowed. And I think if you do it this way, the cat tolerates it a whole lot better. And now to actually give the pill. And she's swallowed there when she sticks her tongue out and licks her lips. That was actually not a pill, it was a treat. And so it's a little more sticky for me and for her. But she did really well, and no fighting, and I think we could do that again tomorrow if we had to, which is half the battle when we're giving medicine to cats. It's not just to win today, but to be able to win tomorrow too.